Welcome, 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 everyone. Happy Friday, AI Johnny.
Happy Friday to you, my friend. It's nice to have a welcome wagon for the last day of the week and the last day of creative images. How exciting.
Summer camp has been an awesome week. If you guys missed it, definitely check out www.airheadinstitute.ai. Get your parents to actually sign you up so we can actually get you into next week. Yeah, Johnny, we're going to do another image one in week 6, right?
Week 6, we're going to do images, but it's different, but it's the same. We're going to be doing Disney.
Yeah, Marvel. Heroes.
So can I make myself into a superhero?
Of course, you can make yourself into a superhero. Just like we're going to do today, some Minecraft and Roblox heroes.
I saw.
Welcome to Season 13 and 14 of Airhead Institute. This is our 2-hour summer camp kicking off every day at noon Eastern. Right now, we are broadcasting the kickoff live across all the socials and Zoom, but at 12:45 p.m., we pivot. That's when we transition into an exclusive private lesson where our campers get hands-on experience actually building and creating with these AI tools. Plus, they'll be proving their new skills and earning official certifications by completing our certification exams. Here is what we are building over our epic 9-week summer lineup. Week 1, AI images for Roblox and Minecraft. Week 2, AI movies in Anime Studio. Week 3, AI music for TikTok sounds and Spotify hits. Week 4, AI games for classic arcade games. Week 5, AI ethics, hackers, deepfakes, and scams. Week 6, AI images for Disney and Marvel. Week 7, AI movies, Hollywood in your pocket. Week 8, AI music for hip-hop beats and gaming soundtracks. Week 9, AI games for phone and app store games. We're making AI practical, powerful, and fun for everyone. No tech background, no problem. Whether you're a kid ready to build awesome projects or an adult looking to audit a class and learn, just show up. Spots are still open. It's just $100 per week, or you can unlock the whole summer for $500. Secure your spot right now at www.airheadinstitute.ai. Guided by your hosts, AI Junior and AI Johnny, we're keeping it bold, brainy, and built for real-world impact. Let's stop scrolling and start creating. Welcome to camp.
All right, welcome to Season 13 of Airhead Institute. Today, we do Episode 5 of Week 1 of the Creative Art class. I'm AI Johnny. Bro, I cannot believe it's already Friday. We've been absolutely cooking this week, so let's do a quick recap. Your favorite video games aren't just code anymore, they're raw material. This week we didn't just play, we bent reality. We turned static noise into custom characters. We weaponized the latent space and transformed 10-second doodles into professional level game assets. Today we conquer the final frontier, perfect image blending. If you can't fuse your imagery seamlessly into Roblox and Minecraft today, you're just playing in somebody else's sandbox. And if you loved this week, listen up. Next week is week 2, and we are diving into movie making. Anime Studio. We are going to animate your art. And if you want to make more images, in week 6, we return to creative art with Disney and Marvel style, where we learn how to make images of cinematic superheroes. Now running the Matrix from the control desk is AI Junior, but guys, I gotta expose him one last time. He tried to use today's technique to blend his face onto a picture of a billionaire on a yacht. It was a massive L, no cap. The AI just made the yacht look like a giant block of cheese. AI Junior, buddy, are you ready to show these campers how to blend an image?
Hey, Johnny. Hey, that cheese yacht was a creative choice, okay? Temperature was set really, really high on that one. Anyway, welcome back to camp, everyone. Look at it. This is an immersive summer camp class. If you might not understand everything we say here today, just stick with us daily and you'll be fluent in AI in no time. If you're on the live streams, the first 45 minutes are free, and then campers go off into a private Zoom chat so we can actually all have hands-on training and certification and get your hands-on certifications today. All right, if you actually we still have space available, go to www.airheadinstitute.ai. You can get your parents to actually get you signed up so you can actually start camp. We can jump you in anytime. All right, AI Johnny. Today is graduation day, so we'll be combining everything we learned in the last week to create our final masterpiece. We're learning about image blending. We're gonna merge real photos of ourselves directly into our Minecraft and Roblox worlds. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right, AI Johnny, let's check this out. So we're gonna get straight into the action. So I'm gonna actually go to flow. And continuing our journey from this week, we have our Minecraft. If you guys actually missed what we actually did, we had amazing stuff through the whole entire week. You can actually see us doing a battle in the crystals here. We get actual weapons, a whole bunch of fun stuff that you guys actually can learn if you join again for week 6. Again, it will be different. We'll be doing superheroes and superheroes next time. All right. So AI Johnny, let's get to it. So what we're gonna do is we are going to now open up Flow, and I'm gonna take a picture of AI Johnny's face right now. Is that okay, AI Johnny?
You've got my permission.
All right. So we have our TTI here. So this is text to image. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to now go make sure that I switch the image. And AI Johnny, what do you want? You want a portrait? We did aspect ratios yesterday. You want to do portraits? You want to do landscape? What do you want to do?
Do landscape, brother.
All right. So AI Johnny prefers landscape. Let's see. So we are going to hit landscape, and then we're going to be able to hit a button and attach media. And then we're going to take a picture of AI Johnny here. All right. So AI Johnny, take a picture of you while you weren't looking. All right. There you go. So I'm going to add AI Johnny there in the picture. I'm going to hit that as one of my favorite pictures of AI Johnny. Is that okay, AI Johnny?
You bet.
All right. So now that we actually have that, I'm going to actually say I want a seamless image blending composition of this uploaded picture of AI Johnny with glowing diamond armor, standing triumphantly with a uploaded fiery nether landscape. All right, AI Johnny, I'm going to do that. I'm going to generate 2 of them. So what we're going to do is we're using all our techniques that we actually did. So we took AI Johnny's picture here. And because we took AI Johnny picture here, we actually are now blending AI Johnny's picture into the actual masterpiece. All right, diffusion model is coming back right now. AI Johnny, check that out. Look at AI Johnny in that. Look at that.
That is awesome. Shut the front door. That is a W. Literally looks like the final boss of the game. The riz on that armor is immaculate.
Can you imagine? Man, that is so cool. All right, so yeah, Johnny, this is actually really, really awesome. And all our campers itself, you guys will be learning how to make all of this. We took AI Johnny's picture from this picture here, and we dropped him in. AI Johnny, actually, we generated 2, so we actually have a second one. There's you actually smiling with your sword. Look at that.
How did you get me to smile?
AI Johnny.
S-M-I-L-E?
Yeah, Johnny, it's a hard thing to get you to smile because you know what? You are such a fun guy. You're always smiling. So I just caught you candid. All right, so check this out, AI Johnny. So notice how the AI didn't just copy paste your face, right? It matched the lighting of the nether and the 3D voxel style of the armor. Hey, Shauna, thanks for joining. And the 3D voxel style of the armor. Now that's the magic of image blending. So AI Johnny, that is so cool. Want to try another one? You want to do anything else? What do you want to do?
I guess I want to fight somebody. But that might be the next thing, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. How about a picture of your face?
Yeah, we can. But if you actually see what the actual if you actually see, yeah, Johnny, let's let me see. What you want to do?
No, we can move on to the word of the day. But before we do, what you just saw AI Junior make. After the show, you're going to build your own version in the Tally Lab. You'll upload a photo of yourself along with 2 AI elements you created earlier this week to blend yourself into your graduation card. Stay locked in so you know exactly how to crush it.
Exactly.
So I guess it's not just going to be me. I guess it's going to be everybody.
Exactly, yeah, Johnny. And guess what? Oh, we actually have visible night skies. Hello, visible night skies. Thanks for actually saying hi. If you want to join us in the Zoom chat, I'm going to drop the link in the Zoom so you guys can actually jump on in at any point in time. You definitely probably need the Zoom link, the Zoom app installed so you can actually jump right in. All right, so check this out, yeah, Johnny. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the word of the day.
So today's word of the day is image blending. What does it mean? It's the process of merging multiple distinct image components and real photographs together into a single, cohesive, final composite. Think of it like making a digital smoothie. You put strawberry and a banana and some milk into a blender. You don't get a bowl out with three separate items. You get one perfectly mixed, delicious new creation.
You're
I
spot
love
on,
the
yeah. Huh?
I love the animation.
Of course. And you know, AI Johnny, if you love the animation, guess what? All next week is actually where we talk about videos. So all the videos that you guys are seeing here on the actual screen is stuff that you're gonna learn how to do yourself as well, and be able to put all your images and stuff that you learned from week one, get even more advanced in week two. But you don't need to actually be in week one to get to learn about week two. All right, so yeah, Johnny. So you were spot on with that definition. So the diffusion model, which we learned from, what was it? Day one, I think we did diffusion. It analyzed the latent space coordinates of all the images you uploaded and find its mathematical middle ground to stitch them together perfectly without looking fake. So if you can see in this image, AI Johnny, this video, we have a picture of a landscape. We have, a portrait of somebody here, and we actually have everything going into this blender and then it coming over into the thing on the right. So that's roughly what image blending is. It's actually being able to merge multiple images together. All right, so let's actually build a clean custom graduation card step by step so you guys can replicate this in a Tably Lab. So I'm going to do is open up a fresh actual screen here on a new prompt. And AI Johnny, what we're going to do is we're going to use our custom, Airhead Camp image builder tool to see how it actually works under the hood. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with this Airhead camper here, and we have this camp blender that we've built, and it's actually relatively simple. We have the ability to switch little icons. We have the background, so we have a headshot, we have a, let's call it a body, right, and a background. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to just teach exactly what the blending process is really doing. And if you have any questions, you can always interrupt and ask questions. We want anybody to be able to understand what's going on. So yeah, Johnny, understand what we have here? We have just a little headshots, body, background, something simple,
Got it.
right? All right.
Got it.
So which one do you want to stop with? So tell me which one you want.
Right there.
All
Go
right,
back
wait,
to that. Right.
that one?
Right.
Or,
No,
or
no.
this?
The other, the Jesus one. All right. Shout out to Thursday night.
The Jesus one, I love it. All right. What about which one? Which body you want? Yeah, Johnny.
I guess the hearts.
All right. And what background you want?
I guess the AI.
All right. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say these are the three images we want to do, and we're going to start the diffusion process. So now, if you actually do remember AI Johnny, once you start the diffusion process, it's going to be able to try to take everything, starts with the random Gaussian noise, and then start to clean everything up. So check this out. It's actually putting everything together, and it's going through the diffusion, the denoising steps, and it perfectly blend everything together. Now, let me explain what is actually happening. It's not just taking the images and just slapping them on. If that were the case, the body itself would actually have this border around it. It would actually have pieces, this Jesus character itself. Oh, I love that you said that, yeah, Johnny. The Jesus character would just be layered on, and then it would just be so. That's not what's happening. It's not doing that. It's actually taking it, understanding the body, it's understanding the headshot, it's understanding the background, and it's figuring out what are the individual pieces or the pixels that need to be changed so that it fits naturally. So it said, hey, let me make this a little bit circular. Now the AI can generate anything it wants, right? It could be a circular thing around it, just like we did here, AI Johnny. Notice how it actually put you inside of the cap here, the armor, right? So if you actually notice, it actually naturally blended you into the actual image. It didn't just slap you on into the image to make it look fake, right? So,
Correct.
so
Fusion.
exactly. So that is actually what's happening behind the scenes. So AI Johnny, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a very similar thing. So we want to take some pictures in. We want to, do some things that's really, really cool. So let's say a camper wants to create, say, for example, a cyberpunk Roblox character. So first we need to actually gather our components, right? So we have to actually get a picture of the actual person you want to put in. Then you have to actually get your other assets. So if you notice here, we had multiple assets. We had one, two, three things we want to put in. We're going to do a very similar thing here. So I'm going to go here and say, let's say, for example, I like the background of this. Well, which city do you like, yeah, Johnny? Do you like this one? Choose one of the ones you want this axe. What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to
Let's
blend.
go into the cave up.
You want to do this cave, this
There you
one?
go.
All right, so
Well,
I'm
the
gonna,
battlefield.
yep, so we're gonna add this one and we're gonna put AI Johnny in there. Which one do you like, AI Johnny? This one or this one? All
I like the second one.
right, we're gonna add this AI Johnny in. And AI Johnny, want to give you a weapon. Hey, Adrian, thanks for joining. Which weapon would you like to have?
Top one.
All right, so we're gonna
Shout out to
add this.
Thursday night.
There you go. All right, blend these all together and make it look amazing. All right, yeah, Johnny. So we're going to generate about 4 of these. All right. All right. So what we did just a while ago, just to explain what's going on, we're talking about image blending here. So what we're doing is we're taking this background, this picture of AI Johnny, and this weapon, and we're just putting it together. We're not even telling it how to actually do it, what to actually do. It's just put it together and make it look amazing. So it's going to come back with 4 examples here, AI Johnny. So let me actually make it a little smaller so we can actually see 4 of them. And oh, look at that AI Johnny. You know what? These look great. Let me actually bring up this one. Oh, this one's even more awesome. So check this out, AI Johnny. You're actually running with your again, I don't know what that's called, but you're
The
actually
ultimate
running.
weapon.
There you go. You're running with
The
your
weapon of
ultimate.
love.
There you go. Your ultimate weapon of love here, and then you're running through by yourself with your headshot on there in the actual crystal. Isn't that amazing?
It's pretty awesome. You're not doing this with your custom app, are you? Or are you doing this with Flow?
No, this is with Flow. All with Flow.
Okay.
Look at that one. Yeah, Johnny. So we're able to actually
Yeah.
blend AI Johnny into the actual, images by actually taking 3 of the actual pictures. And if, say, for example, AI Johnny, you wanted to do something else, which one do you want to do? Do you want to change anything?
You can put me in the city.
You want to put you in the city? All right, let's try one more. We're gonna take AI Johnny. So we're gonna take this. Let's take this one this time, and let's put AI Johnny in the city. This city, right? AI Johnny.
Yep. So while that's compiling,
Mm-hmm.
talk about a little bit of the possibilities here, or maybe they're lined up for later, but I can see a video game that when you log in, it just looks through your camera and grabs your face. And all the other people that are playing it grabs their face. And the video characters, they're not just some random character that you picked out of a lineup and your name attached to them. They're actually your face. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking to me, AI Johnny? I thought you were talking to everybody else. I'm so sorry. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Of
ahead.
course,
I'm so
talking to
sorry.
everybody else. They all shouted back. Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm sorry, AI Johnny.
So
I was typing
the
here.
natural extension to that, is that at the movies, you would go to the movies and they would see your face, and you would pick a character in the movie that you want you to be, and so your entertainment would step up because you wouldn't be watching somebody else's fantasy, somebody else's experience on the screen. You'd be seeing yourself in that position on the screen. I think I would like to be the lead in Die Hard.
Oh, you want to be Bruce Willis?
In Die Hard. That's why I told you to put me in the city. There I am.
There you go. So there is AI Johnny actually in the city on the rooftop itself. This is so cool. One of the coolest images
CIA.
I have seen. Yeah, Johnny, you're so funny. All right, so guys, let's check this out. So we actually are actually using all the things that we actually learned the entire week, right? So we showed you the diffusion model. We talked about the aspect ratio. We actually blended multiple images together. We did all of that by using everything that we learned from day one all the way till day 5. So AI Johnny, we just showed the campers, everything that we actually just did. So after the show, you're going to do exactly what I just did in the private tally lab after the actual show is done at 12:45. So you'll be able to upload your own selfie. You'll be able to take your best generations from this week and create your ultimate graduation masterpiece. And once you actually complete your certification exam, you also get a certificate to actually say that I completed week 1 of AI summer camp. All right, AI Johnny, what else can we actually try here on the actual screen for blending?
I want to get a little bit deeper into blending so people understand what's going on here. The software that we're using is Flow. Flow has an images area where you can create images. When you have images, you can do, I'm guessing it's grounding when we add up ingredients, or we add a start and oh no, that's video. So how are we able to add multiple images? We just ground those 3 images, right?
That is correct. And we learned grounding in, I think that was day 3 of camp. So all the things that AI Johnny is actually talking about is the stuff we actually learned and we went through in either one of the previous days before. So keep going, AI Johnny.
So we grounded those together, but wouldn't there have been a prompt saying how you want these images blended together, or does it just figure it out?
The good thing about AI is the less number of words you give it, the more creative it is. The more words you give it, you kind of pigeonhole it into how it wants to react. So sometimes it's usually best to just not say anything, and it will just figure it out.
So these images were made purely from grounding, no instructions whatsoever.
Well,
Here's the
if you
city, here's the man, here's the weapon.
Yep. So the instructions I said is blend these images together in one awesome image. Didn't say anything. I could say, let AI Johnny be on fire.
What if you said in not so awesome image?
A not so awesome. Let's try that. Let's try a not so awesome image into one not so awesome image. Let's try that, AI Johnny. I'm gonna only generate one. And you know what? Because we learned about aspect ratio, we're gonna also change it to be a square. And let's do 2.
Look at this. You're blending in everything we learned into our image blending class.
That is the point. Fridays are always going to be the most exciting days, yeah, Johnny. If you actually
They
are
say tell them what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you told them. It looks like you're doing doing a pretty good job of that.
definitely. All right. So while this is actually coming back, AI Johnny, we actually changed the aspect ratio. So if you guys see here, this is a 1:1 aspect ratio. Look at that. A not so awesome. It still looks awesome. It's a little
Terrible.
it's a little not so colorful, so I get it. And it's not so colorful, but still awesome. I think it's awesome.
Well, but if it's awesome, it's awesome, and if it's not awesome, it's awesome because we told it to be not awesome.
Exactly. But the point is, what I wanted to show is that if the more words you give the large language model, what happens is the attention mechanism kicks in, and the attention mechanism tries to figure out what your word is that's important, and it's kind of stuck on that word. So if you end up saying just something that you didn't even really mean to give importance, it might lock on to that word of importance and it may never forget that word, and it says, hey, that's the thing they want. And the AI is really, really good at wanting to make you happy, so it will always almost always agree with you no matter what. So it will always try to do that, the AI Johnny. So unfortunately, that's the world we live in. So you try to give it as little as possible, and it will statistically come up with what's the best thing. So if you want to do, what, AI Johnny, I want to show you guys something. So let's say, for example, we want to use the same exact thing, and we want to say we want a movie trailer, a movie poster, right? Just say movie poster. So if we say movie poster is usually in portraits. So we're going to do movie poster, right? So by just saying movie poster, right, it will now come up and it says, hey, I've been trained on what movie posters look like. So it will have, its own idea. Now, the thing is, it will try to figure out, is this an action movie poster? Is this a romance movie poster? Is this a Western movie poster? It's going to look at the images, understand what these images are, and say statistically, what should the movie poster look like? So all I did was just put the word movie poster in there, and it came up with its own movie poster things. I did not tell it what to do. All I said, just give me a movie poster, and this is what it did. The AI Johnny cyberkinetic acts, a voxel revolution has begun coming soon. And then, if you see here as well, it says the pixel murderer, right? AI Johnny, the pixelated adventure, and says starring AI Johnny, directed by Voxel Master, and in theaters soon. So see AI Johnny, by saying almost nothing, it was very creative. Its temperature is set really high, and actually came back with really really amazing things without you saying anything.
Yeah, if we would have added more to the prompt, the title would have probably been something like Die Hard, Live Free, or AI.
Exactly, yeah, Johnny. Yeah, so that's the
All
that's
right,
the
so
that's
I get it. So this is if we can do a movie poster, we could easily do a graduation card,
Mhm.
right? You just change your text, tell you want a graduation card. If you want it to be a newspaper article, say newspaper article. If you want it to be a county fair invitation, say county fair invitation. I get it.
Yep. Yep. And the beautiful part about it is the AI is trained on millions of these images. So just because I said movie poster, it knows what the best movie posters look like better than you. So if you tell it, I want a movie poster that has this specific styling of the title or this specific thing, it may just say that's a great idea when it's actually statistically a really bad idea. So I really really advocate for just giving the AI as little as possible. Let it come back with what it thinks a movie poster should look like, and then you can tweak it. So AI Johnny, let's do one tweaking. Say for example you wanted this one. Which movie poster you like, the left or the right?
I'll go with the cybernetic X because you're having a hard time pronouncing Marauder.
All right, you're right. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna add to prompt. I'm gonna say change the title to be what title would you like to be, AI Johnny?
Live free or I'm sorry, Die Hard.
I'm gonna
Live
call it
free or die.
so AI Johnny. So die hard. So you don't want AI Johnny in there, okay?
No, that'll figure that out. It knows who I am.
All right,
Die
so
Hard,
die hard. Uh-huh.
Live Free, or AI. It's a pun on one of the actual movies, but then I want you to say underneath that.
Oh,
Too late, huh?
yeah. No worries, no
I
worries,
was
AI
going to
Johnny.
say Happy Graduation, so that we could combine two lessons into one.
You're absolutely right. All right, so that's gonna come back in about a second or so. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can actually see. Is that a little bit better, AI Johnny?
It is. It's bigger. It's better. It's clearer.
All
Well,
right.
it's not clear yet.
So look at that. So we actually have Die Hard, Live Free, or AI. That is super
That's.
amazing.
I'd go see that movie. I'd go see that movie.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. So the good thing is, if you guys realize, you don't have to put as much in your prompt. You give it as little as you can, and if you don't like it, you can try generating a new one, and it will actually, it will actually help. But now, if you're on a paid plan where you're paying for credits, you may not have the luxury of actually generating these because you're just going to actually use a lot of credits. All right, yeah, Johnny. Let's actually get to the Q&A. Does anybody have any
Q and
question?
A.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions about this specific topic, blending, or anything that we have actually spoken about in the past week? So we want to make sure that anybody who has anything, if you're not comfortable, you can just go ahead and type your questions in the live stream or in the Zoom chat.
I've got one in the live stream if you'd like it.
Of course, let's go.
Diamond Pickaxe. It's a nice name. If I blend my face, will it look exactly like a photograph, or will it look like a video game?
Oh, you can do both actually. So if you actually said, so if you see here, AI Johnny looks, I would say almost exactly the way how AI Johnny looks. Even this one, if we scroll down, this one looks exactly like AI Johnny. No, we could have
Perfect
said.
head, perfect proportions, perfect eyes, perfect nose position, perfect ears, perfect everything. Shout out to Thursday night.
So funny, yeah, Johnny. Yeah, but you can actually make it look real, or you can make it look like a video game. So anything that you want, you can actually put in the prompt, and that's super easy to do. So yeah, Johnny, just to prove what we can do is let's actually make you look like a video game in this one. Okay,
I would like to look like a video game when I'm walking around in real life. Pixelated.
make his head pixelated.
Is it just going to now just be one beautifully tanned square?
I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see what it does. So we're gonna just go ahead and update that one. So I said, let's make it pixelated like in a Minecraft game. So let's actually see what it comes back with. So usually generating the image itself takes about, 5 to 30 seconds, depending on how busy the servers are. So this one should actually definitely come back in about 10 seconds. And here it is. It's coming back right now. Yeah, Johnny. That is you. Perfect dimensions as you mentioned. How you like that one, yeah, Johnny?
Still arguably very handsome. As far as blockheads go, he's a good looking guy.
That's I love it, AI Johnny. All right, what other questions do we have, AI Johnny, in the live stream?
I've got one from Creeper. Can I blend three different animals together instead of using my face?
Ooh, that is so interesting. So yes, you can technically blend three images together. We did one of our episodes before we did fire and ice, things that don't even make sense that can go together. Yes, you can actually blend a cat, a dragon, and a turtle if you wanted to see the crazy hybrid what the diffusion model can actually come up with. So
I'd like to
guarantee.
see that. I'd like to see what a cat, a dragon, and a turtle fused together looks like. And then
Ooh.
I'd like to figure out how exactly it knows what a cat, dragon, turtle looks like. Since there's no such thing, how could it have that image in its memory? Isn't it being
Ooh.
trained on all pictures?
Ooh, yeah, Johnny, you're asking some really great questions. So I'm going to generate one image of a cat, right? One image of what was the other one? Yeah, Johnny, a dragon, you said?
Turtle.
All right, let's do, yeah. I think one was a dragon as well. A dragon.
Oh, I didn't realize I was going to make you. I didn't realize I was going to make you drum up four images.
That's okay. We're here to make every single camper happy. So we have a cat, we have a dragon, and a turtle, right?
Yep.
All right, so what we're doing is we're generating a cat, and look at this cat, yeah, Johnny. Typical cat sitting on a windowsill, sleeping. It looks like it's raining, so it's a really, really peaceful day for the cat. We actually have a real dragon here, right, perched on a hilltop right there. So that's actually a cool, realistic dragon. And then right now we actually have the turtle coming back, and that is our turtle. So yeah, Johnny, let's show blending. So we're gonna go ahead and add this and this to our image. And we're going to say, make me a one single animal from these images. That's it. Not going to say anything else. Not going to say, make it have the turtle head, make it have the tail of the cat. Not going to say, make it have the wings of the dragon. We'll figure it out. All right. We're gonna make it let's make it widescreen. We're shifting up the aspect ratios here. So all I said was just, ooh, look at that. It says this might violate the policies. Let's try it again, AI Johnny. Let me generate a little bit more.
Okay, but you have a hand drawn turtle, don't you?
Yes, yeah, Johnny. I do have a hand-drawn turtle. Ooh, it's not liking my thing. So it's actually getting caught in the actual filters here. Let me change it. Blend these together. All right, let's try this again.
So this is actually a worth noting because I use Google Flow quite a bit, and while it's frustrating to get errors like that, doesn't necessarily mean you did anything wrong. Doesn't necessarily mean you violated their policy. doesn't necessarily mean that the person that you're trying to make an image of is famous. I think that Gemini in the background is just rejecting a certain level of these.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it is.
it didn't let them into it didn't fuse them together. It didn't Brundlefly them. But
Exactly.
maybe yours was taking more processing time than it just cared to do, so it threw up that message. But it's important to know that part of the experience of using Google Flow is every once in a while you get those black screens. You know what I do? I try it again. I
Yeah,
don't even make a
exactly.
change. And sometimes I'll make small changes like you did.
Yeah, yeah. You're absolutely right. So yeah, it's actually filtering. I've noticed it's actually filtering on my prompt AI Johnny. So yeah. So we'll actually try that in the after party. AI Johnny, is there any more questions that we can actually go over?
I've got one more. Do you have to use a background I made the background that we made this week, or can I generate a new one?
Oh, no, definitely you can use brand new ones that we did today. You can use any prompts. If you notice, I just generated an image of a cat, any of those things. But if you want to actually generate, anything with, the perfect settings, those are the skills that we actually learned from our prompt engineering skills from our Monday class to be able to set the settings first, do those things, and then be able to blend everything as you want. So you can do anything you want. You don't need a background image. You know, from this week. You can use any image. You can upload an image from your phone. So yeah, anything you can use as your background.
Yeah, Junior, I can't wait to get to the ethical thought of the day because I thought of it the minute you said we were doing image blending. But I want to say something else about this because we're just talking about how to make images, but in our previous classes over the past year, we had a whole season where we introduced once a week money making ideas, business ideas with AI. And what we're doing here, have you ever been to like a mall or a festival and there's somebody that will hand draw your face, or there's somebody that will paint your face? They'll do all kinds of images with you, take pictures of you in a country setting. So imagine if you had a little kiosk set up at a county fair or even at a mall, and people came up and you either took a picture or right then and there, and you just brought it in and did some image blending, put them in their favorite superhero costume, put them in an old Western bar, made them fight a dragon, printed it out, framed it up. It's free to do. Frame will cost you $3 to $10. You can charge $25 for that. People walk away with something much better than just a shot of them inside a rustic saloon, and you don't have to buy the saloon. So I'm sure there's 1,000 ways to make money blending images, and that's just one of them. But I would be remiss if I didn't say if you're at anything, instead of a lemonade stand, this is the lemonade stand of the future,
You're
in
absolutely
my
right.
humble opinion.
You're absolutely
Let's
right.
get to
Yeah,
that
Johnny.
ethical thought. Since image blending lets you put real faces onto anything, it's super easy to take someone else's face and put them on a silly or embarrassing situation. But remember the Airhead code. Be helpful and honest. Never use AA to manipulate someone else's photo without their permission or create fake content to bully or weaponize this tool in any way. That is like the number one rule that we see being violated most often is
Yeah.
deep fakes, and that's how people get in big trouble with this tool. So lead on the right foot, use it ethically. You'll make a lot of money. You'll have a lot of fun. Use it wrong, you get kicked out of school. You'll be talking to the police probably.
Yep, you're so right, AI Johnny. And guys, AI itself can actually be used a lot to actually do really, really cool things. Just remember, hey, thanks for actually joining Zoom user. I think that's Devon. Yeah, so if actually you actually are blending AI Johnny's ethical thought itself is really, really important. Do not do things that is embarrassing or actually put people in, you may find things funny, but it may not be funny to the person who's receiving it. So, guys, please remember you don't want to do anything that is actually, unethical or hurtful. And we are going to be doing a little bit more on ethics in week 5. So, all the cool hacking and all the interesting stuff and all the things that you need to actually learn about being ethical is in our week 5 of camp. So check that one out if you're interested in all the cool ways to be able to do bad things and how to actually circumvent and figure out what the bad things are happening. So those are the cool ways. We're going to be a white hat hacker here on week 5. All right, AI
Are
Johnny.
there any good uses?
Oh, lots of great uses, AI Johnny. All right, so for my younger campers out there, so ages 10 to 13, so use today to make the ultimate custom avatar for your Roblox or Discord profile pictures featuring your own face, right? You saw that we did it with AI Johnny's face. What about the older teens, AI Johnny?
If you're a little older, all the way up to 18, use image blending to mock up product designs. Put your own custom logos onto clothing, mock ups, or build an incredible personalized digital portfolio.
Yeah, super cool, super cool. All right, what's in the news, AI Johnny?
All right, let's dive into some of the most mind-blowing AI news hitting the web this week related to the stuff that we're teaching today. Social media AI avatars. Major social platforms just released a tool where you can upload one selfie and AI automatically uses image blending to put you in 50 different outfits and locations around the world. That's
Exactly,
cool.
that's super cool.
Real-time photo blending. A new indie game studio is using TTV to allow players to scan their faces using their webcams, and the AI instantly blends their faces into the main character in the video game cutscenes in real time. Didn't I suggest that at the beginning of the show? Look how fast they got it done.
Yeah, can you imagine? They
AI
listen to you,
movie
AI Johnny.
posters. AI movie posters. We already created one just now. Hollywood studios are now using image blending to generate promotional posters, seamlessly combining photos of actors with fully AI generated fantasy backgrounds, cutting design time in half, and unemploying hundreds of unbelievably great artists that know how to use Adobe Photoshop. Too bad for them, bro. Playing a game where your actual face is in the movie cuts scenes is insane. The future is crazy. My brain is buzzing. I'm literally about to go print that another selfie out and hang it on my wall. No cap. Listen up. We finished week 1. We conquered AI images, but the summer is just getting started. Next week is week 2, where we are diving into movie making, anime studio, and we are going to learn image to video and actually animate the characters that we made this week. Junior, take us out, brother.
Yeah, and hey, if you love generating images this week, we are doing it all again in week 6 with a different style. We're going to be doing superheroes, so your favorite superheroes from either Disney and Marvel, going to be so awesome. And, we'll be using latent space, what we actually learned, diffusion model. If you don't understand any of those things, don't worry, we get to actually do it all over again as a reinforcement learning. So tell your parents to actually get that flex pass for the entire summer. And it's 12:45, so on the stream we're going to be cutting the public feed for now. And to all our official campers, you should be moving over to the actual private Zoom call right now. We'll be heading into the actual private tally lab for a one-on-one hands-on to build, and we'll be ending at 1:30. And then after that, you'll be taking your exam to get your certification. And then everybody else watching on the stream, go ahead and join. If you want to join summer camp, it's www.airheadinstitute.ai. Space is still available. It's only $100 per week or $500 for the whole entire summer. Again, tell your parents to go to airheadinstitute.ai. I'm going to drop that link so you guys can actually get it access available. AI Johnny, what else is happening?
Well, I'm excited about movie making. It's of the 4 things that we're doing: creative art, movie making, music, and games. I think movie making is my personal passion, but there's people that love art more than movies, and there's people that love music more than movies, and I bet you there's going to be a whole sector of vibe coders just can't wait to make games and demonstrations like the game, like the stuff that you. Every time we have a class and you have one of those little slide applications, that's the kind of stuff that you're going to be learning in Gaming Week.
Definitely.
So we're happy to have kids here. We're happy to be introduced to the concept of AI as a summer camp. We're going to be fusing it into other actual summer camps. We're going to be fusing it into post-summer camp. We've got a lot of plans for this type of education because we love educating kids, because I believe the children are the future. If we treat them well, we can let them lead the way.
AI Johnny, with that, before we get a cease and desist, let's actually go. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Welcome to Season 13 and 14 of Airhead Institute. This is our 2-hour summer camp kicking off every day at noon Eastern. Right now, we are broadcasting the kickoff live across all the socials and Zoom, but at 12:45 p.m., we pivot. That's when we transition into an exclusive private lesson where our campers get hands-on experience actually building and creating with these AI tools. Plus, they'll be proving their new skills and earning official certifications by completing our certification exams. Here is what we are building over our epic 9-week summer lineup. Week 1, AI images for Roblox and Minecraft. Week 2, AI movies in Anime Studio. Week 3, AI music for TikTok sounds and Spotify hits. Week 4, AI games for classic arcade games. Week 5, AI ethics, hackers, deepfakes, and scams. Week 6, AI images for Disney and Marvel. Week 7, AI movies, Hollywood in your pocket. Week 8, AI music for hip-hop beats and gaming soundtracks. Week 9, AI games for phone and app store games. We're making AI practical, powerful, and fun for everyone. No tech background, no problem. Whether you're a kid ready to build awesome projects or an adult looking to audit a class and learn, just show up. Spots are still open. It's just $100 per week, or you can unlock the whole summer for $500. Secure your spot right now at www.airheadinstitute.ai. Guided by your hosts, AI Junior and AI Johnny, we're keeping it bold, brainy, and built for real-world impact. Let's stop scrolling and start creating. Welcome to camp.